For the first time in its 8-year history, Magic Weekend will come to Newcastle. 12 of Rugby League's finest teams will descend on St James's Park for an adrenaline-fueled showcase over a period of just 2 days. We spoke to BBC Rugby League correspondent Matt Newsom to find out what sort of atmosphere we could expect.
It's just, I can only describe it as one big carnival with Rugby League going on in the middle. So it's top-level Rugby League. It's a friendly atmosphere. There's something for everybody in terms of, there are entertainments provided outside of the ground, so like music, activities for kids, activities for adults. You are right in the middle of one of the most sort of lively cities in the country. So if you get bored of watching Catalan Dragons against Huddersfield, you can go out and have a pint or have a stroll around the town and do a bit of shopping or whatever. So I just can only explain it. It's probably the best festival of sport I think you could get over 2 days.
It's the first time the event's been to the North East, which is traditionally a very football-based region. However, Jarrow Vikings head coach and Rugby League team liaison, George Taylor, thinks that the event can only help popularity in the sport in the region.
Buzzing. I've been trying for 8 years to get it up here. We spoke a little bit off camera about my previous roles with the RFL. I constantly said to them, get to the North East. The enthusiasm, the real estate, the position of the stadium at St James's Park is ideal. There's very few others. Millennium Stadium Cardiff was fantastic because it's just on the outskirts of the town. So you walk out of the town, cities and bars, so people during games, or between games, not during games, that's a bit rude, but can wander back into the town, go for some refreshment, go for some lunch, go for a couple of drinks and then come back to the event. Edinburgh was slightly different in that you were bussed out. It's a little bit more remote. Etihad Stadium, fantastic stadium, a little bit closer, but I think this one has all the elements of what we've been looking for a long time. I think they'll find, because just by the nature of it, you go to a Challenge Cup final at Wembley and you have every club mixing with everybody, every club goes whether it's your team playing or not. This will be the same. It'll be ebbs and flows in the numbers in the crowds as to when a time of game, which game it is. Catalan Dragons may not attract as many as Leeds Rhinos because of the travelling distance, but the biggest thing people will find is the friendship, the camaraderie, the fun. It will be a fun event, and those who've never been to a rugby league event and see the family environment, they will be taken by it. I think the hardest thing for certainly football supporters who are going to go along and who would regularly go to St James's Park is the lack of animosity between, apart from the two hulls. The two hulls tend to still have their friction, but the friendship, people getting along with each other, making up crazy chants about each other and just getting on with it, because that's what sport is about. I'm a big St Helens fan, so I'm looking forward to the St Helens game. The wife's a Leeds Rhinos fan, so that's never very peaceful in our house, so she's looking forward to those games. I'm looking forward to every game. I'm there on the day, I'm working on the day, I'm team liaison for 3 of the games, so I'll be picking up teams just to look after. A little bit selfish, I'm a Newcastle United supporter, I love St James's Park, and I'll be able to lord it around in there, access all areas and stuff I'd never have the opportunity to do, but also have the serious side of looking after the teams.